Hello everyone, this is Psy-Soldier here. Welcome back to our Let's Play Dominions 4, Ulm, Storm of Vampires. It is now early summer in year 5 of the Ascension Wars, and we have cast Curse of Blood once again to raise another Vampire Lord, and we have cast Dark Knowledge, but we didn't find anything. You can see here that we found quite a large amount of Blood Slaves to keep us going, and there was a battle in Silver Fangs. It looks like Joman has managed to take that province over. We had an unexpected event in Bara. We gained some gold. We lost some dominion and gained unrest. And gained some misfortune in one of these sea provinces. Other than that, we just killed a bunch of filthy brigands. So let's go ahead and move him on here. And we are going to consolidate what troops we can. And move everyone that actually has some troops here. Really? To see? Okay. Yeah. That'll do it. Okay. Let's go ahead and move them all there. And I guess we'll try to take out Kalium's province here. Alright, so I'm actually starting to see our Dominion rise, so that's good. And we should have our vampire count up here somewhere. Here's our new Vampire Lord. And we'll have him cast the ritual spell Curse of Blood. So we'll summon more vampires. And we have Balthazar here. Let's go ahead and give him some more vampires. And we'll send him back down south again. And what can we actually do with our pretender? We can actually start forging some blood boosters. Some blood boosters would actually allow several of our vampire counts to also forge some lifelong protection contracts. Which we may do that before too terribly long. Okay. So they're actually moving their troops back out of there. Okay, interesting. Let's go ahead. I guess I'll take him with the army. We're gonna give him a lifelong protection contract. Roderick. Way down here at the bottom. We're gonna put him in the rear. And let's take all of them. And we're going to move them down there. If TNG actually manages to take those troops out of there, we are going to take that fortress back, I do believe. Alright. We have... He actually needs to be patrolling the province. I'm actually quite glad that they didn't attack this last turn. And we will have him preach the teachings of God. Even though it says we can't raise it any higher, it will help combat the enemy Dominion. So we've got him moving. Let's go ahead and construct a temple here. How many troops does he have? He's got a whopping 1 troop. And they have war elephants. What are they, hire mercenaries? He has hired mercenaries. Yeah, tell you what. Two can play at that game. Let's just bump that up to 410. Let's see if we manage to hire those mercenaries there. And maybe we'll throw them against the enemy. And what shall we do? Let's go ahead and have him preach to help increase the friendly dominion there. And we could definitely use some more of these Hoburgs. Especially if we are going to lay siege to our enemies. Yeah, I can recruit a lot of them. That's what we need, is a lot. Okay. We're gonna have to move some of these blood slaves out of here. Let's guess we'll give them to our little patrol officer here. And let's split these between him. Alright, that's good enough. I'm going to send him back up here to offload these blood slaves. I don't think we're too much danger there. And we will have a decent amount more vampires there shortly. Okay. What do we have our pretender doing? Nothing right now. What can we do here? Just looking to see if there's anything of interest that we might want to forge. It would be great if the Vampire Queen could summon allies like a Vampire Lord. To me, it's almost kind of stupid that she can't. Let's go ahead, move her back to our capital. And our dominion should be stronger there. I assume if you have 10 dominion, she should be getting a vampire every turn, I would hope. I don't know. I mean, I would think with 8 dominion you should be getting some vampires, but maybe you actually need to have 10 dominion to actually get some vampires with the Vampire Queen. I don't know. Let's go ahead and have him research. We're building a few more temples now. And what else do we want to do here? I think we'll just hang on to that gold. These guys actually need to patrol. A slight oversight on my part. Let's them research for one turn. Actually, we're just gonna send one of them back with the blood slaves that we've managed to capture. That way we won't have quite as much blood hunting going on, and it may give our patrol a chance to get rid of some of that unrest. Overall, we're doing pretty good on the unrest problems. So let's go ahead and into this turn. And if Tianqi actually takes some more troops out of that province they have captured from me, I may very well go ahead and just send my imp army in there to wipe them out. In fact, I might just go ahead and do that anyways. I've got quite a few Black Templars there to shield my commanders as they summon hordes and hordes of imps. It shouldn't take too long before even 200 or 300 troops are surrounded by imps. Okie dokie. Yeah, right now we're kind of struggling between the choice of building temples or building labs for our blood hunters. I mean, labs are more of a convenience thing, and it would speed up our blood hunting, involve a little less micromanagement, but the temples are extremely important for our overall goals. Basically, they're both important. The lab is perhaps slightly less important, but it would allow us to recruit some more mages. Okay, so we cast Curse of Blood once again, and we didn't find anything with Dark Knowledge. Why is Ryla continually declaring someone as their prophet? Okay, so we found a lot of blood slaves. And we had a battle in Sermiak. Looks like Gelman actually managed to take the province back. Well then, let's go ahead and move them there. We'll do move and patrol. How many of these? Okay, I have no additional soul contracts at the moment. Let's have him research. I can go ahead and summon another Vampire Lord. Where are they? Cast Ritual Spell, Curse of Blood. Let's set our new Vampire Lord to summoning allies. Okay. Let's offload these blood slaves here. And then we'll send him back to patrol. You can see the unrest is starting to grow a little bit. I think I'm actually going to forgo constructing a couple temples, and we are going to construct a laboratory here. I can go ahead and construct one temple, though. And we are going to send all of them after these shamblers here. Hopefully that will work out for us. Okay. This gentleman here can start researching. And we're going to move them all there. And we are going to do move and patrol, so when they get there they will actually begin patrolling the province. And he will also begin preaching the teachings of God. So I've got him moving and patrolling. Let's give a bunch of Hoburg to him. So I'll construct another one of them. I'll get some more Hoburg militia. We want to have a decent number of troops so that we can actually lay siege to this fortress here without taking, 20 years to actually knock down the doors. And, oh man, they have just about filled up their blood slaves. Let's go ahead and have these two just research for a turn. Oh no, they can't. Well, heck, let's have them patrol the province. They don't have any troops under their command, but I can give them some. What would it take us to... There we go. Alright, so we'll have a few more mermen there cranked out now. Got 45 in our garrison there. Interesting. 4 huge ice strikes. He may actually attempt to attack us there. You know what we're gonna do here? Let's actually take our army with old Pagobar here. We're gonna move him up to there. Fortunately, I can't do it in one turn. And we're going to swing back down around here with our imp army. And see how TNG likes that. We're going to give these blood slaves. And let's move him back again. Let's go ahead and give these blood slaves to her. Then we'll move her back. Alright, that's all our gold. That's pretty much everything we can do. So I've got him moving and patrolling. I have him patrolling with some vampires. So we're about to more than double the amount of vampires that we have. And we should actually be looking pretty good on defense here soon. I would definitely like to see some of these vampires in action against TNG before too long. It would actually be quite wonderful to wipe out some of their armies. I'm actually strongly considering sending some of these black priests of Ulm with my imp army and giving them some of the soul contracts instead of the regular priests. That way they can advance into an enemy province and then they can use their Inquisition skill to quickly convert the enemy dominion into our own dominion, as they do have a bonus when they're preaching against enemy dominion. So I may actually do that quite soon here. And hopefully we have managed to take over this underwater province from Kalium that has all the Shamblers. I don't know what kind of province defense he might have stashed there. If he has a significant amount of province defense, we may be in trouble. If he has neglected that, then we will probably be doing quite good. As I don't want to give him a foothold in the water. Okay, so we cast Curse of Blood. We found a fair amount of blood slaves. Kalium tried to attack Agartha, it didn't work out for them. It looks like they tried again. Man, Agartha's got quite a good-sized army there. In Kepria. Wow. Of course, Kalium has these mammoths, which are quite powerful. That would explain why Agartha suffered as many losses as they actually did. Just trampling these ogres. Alright, so that's gonna wipe out most of their mammoths there. Actually, their entire army has routed already. Okay, so Tianqi has attacked us in Belfields. Apparently I moved our imp army out just slightly too soon. So we have our vampires attacking the enemy now. Let's see how this goes. So far, the vampires are holding their own somewhat nicely. They ended up routing. I'm going to need more vampires. So I think they've actually managed to... No, they didn't manage to beat the province defense. Interesting. I was expecting to see that they actually defeated our province defense. I guess they ended up routing. Well, that's good for us. I may have some vampires. Yes, I do. So some of our vampires actually fled. Okay then. I'm gonna have to pick them up somehow. Speaking of which, where the heck is my vampire count? Did he die? I guess he died. Okay. That's our vampire queen. I want our count. Let's give them to him. Offload those guys. Let's send Balthazar there. We want him to move and patrol. Yeah, it looks like Tianqi is preparing to try to launch a major attack against us here, but I do believe we're going to successfully foil that attack. So, don't have any of our lifelong protection contracts here yet. Okay, why are you hiding, stupid fool? Patrol the province. Definitely don't want somebody with a freaking lifelong protection to be hiding. So we'll have Pagobar up here this turn as well. He can start good, so we did win that battle. So once he gets there, we're gonna start attacking Tianqi quite fiercely. Let's go ahead and give these little Hoburg militia to him. And we'll start moving him in here. They can, of course, preach. Make sure that that stays under our dominion. And we have our new Vampire Lord to begin summoning allies. Man, I wish those guys had more than one map move. No, that says they have two. They just can't move 2 spaces there. Okay, we're gonna have him summon yet another vampire count. Or rather, a vampire lord. Let's offload his blood slaves. And I think we are going to have her forge one of these blood thorns, which is a nice little blood boosting item. Armor of Souls would be nice as well. Once I have unique magic items, I could easily get her up to blood 6. And once I have her at blood 6, I can start doing a few more interesting things. We've got about 2 more turns before we can start building unique magic items, though. Let's go ahead and move these couple priests. Oh, you know what? He can actually be casting Gnome Lore. Let's start bumping up our Earth Gem income, hopefully. This one, however, we're gonna begin sending him back down here. Actually, up there would be better. It's entirely possible that Jomon may successfully take that province from us. Let's throw some province defense in here. Don't want to throw too much, though. Actually, we are not currently able to build any more temples. Because I've got him there. He's moving. Well, that means we're going to go ahead and construct a laboratory there. And I need to have her moving back. Let's get him moving up towards the front line there. And we're going to send Arachis here back up here to pick up some more vampires. Speaking of which, make sure that we are summoning all the allies that we can. And I have 2 vampires in that province and 1 there. I'll just leave them there for the moment. I wish they had actually died instead of fled. Okay. Let's go ahead and end our turn. And next turn I should actually have the ability to have another one of these vampire lords begin forging some lifelong protection contracts. If I was to crank out several more of those, that would be quite advantageous to us. The vampires are great for defending our home provinces, but to send a large number of commanders out with lifelong protection contracts is great for digging into enemy territory. Which is what we really need to do. We definitely need more vampires to defend our home provinces, but taking enemy provinces is on the list very high for things to do. Checking my messages here. My wife is supposed to be returning home from out of the country quite soon here. I'll have to leave to pick her up at the airport very shortly. It's been almost a month since I have seen her. Which, on the bright side, has allowed me to record a lot of videos for our YouTube channel. Once she's back, that's going to put a bit of a damper on things. But it'll still be good to have her home. Alright, so our turn is finished generating here any second now. Alright, we cast Curse of Blood. Someone was mentally attacked by an enemy mage, but he managed to resist the attack. Alright, Alfred cast Gnome Lore, but he didn't find anything. We cast a number of, or we found a number of blood slaves. Kalium is attacking Agartha. Looks like Kalium won. Where is that at? I'm going to begin building some temples up here, so I may be able to help Agartha out with that little Kalium problem. Especially if they move in there. I can send some vampire lords up there to wipe them out. I am going to want some in enchantment research, though. That should be enough to complete construction and maybe get a couple levels in enchantment. Let's continue reading our messages here. There was a battle in Jank Deep. This should be fun to watch. And we are going to absolutely annihilate these fools. Watch them get swarmed by 1,000 imps. As every turn, more and more of them appear. Oh yeah, we're mind burning the crap out of them too. A mind burn is a nice spell. I actually forgot about that one. %100% accuracy. That worked out quite nicely. Basically, we pretty much won that whole battle with mind burns. Alright, so we've wiped out a scout from TNG. And let's see here. Let's go ahead and construct another temple there. We can go ahead and throw these blood slaves into the laboratory. Set these guys back up to blood hunting. We actually may be getting to the point soon where we can summon a couple vampire lords per turn, which would be quite nice. Alright, let's give as many of our mermen as we can to him. And we have a laboratory here now, so let's have both of these guys begin blood hunting once again. We'll take the blood slaves from him. Okay. He is going to summon yet another vampire lord. And I think... let's take a look here. The Bloodthorn. I want to make sure that's not cursed. It's not cursed. So let's see if that causes me to be able to forge any extra magic items here. I don't think it will. We still can't get the Armor of Souls. We're going to need some unique magic item to actually do that one. I'm going to take the Bloodthorn there and put that back in the magic item treasury. We're going to forge a lifelong protection contract. And I am going to give him a Bloodthorn. And I think I'm going to have him forge a lifelong protection contract. So we'll pump out 2 of those contracts this turn. We have a number more vampires there. Where's our old vampire count at? I know I have another vampire count. Where is he? Is he up here? Ah, there he is. Okay, let's take these vampires and give them down to him. And we're going to move him back down here, where he can help out with the defense of that province. And I would like to have 2 more of these lifelong protection contracts before I begin moving these guys out. Actually, come to think of it, let's not have her forge a lifelong protection contracts. Let's instead forge yet another Bloodthorn. Okay. I'm strongly considering actually leaving these guys here, patrolling the province, and doing yet more blood hunting. Have I already done all of the dark knowledge I can do? Apparently so. Let's go ahead and move him closer to our capital. And we're going to have those 3 guys forge some sanguine dowsing rods. Let's have him research. And we're going to start blood hunting in this province as well. So quite soon I may be able to actually begin, say, pumping out 1 Vampire Lord and 2 lifelong protection contracts per turn, which would be quite nice actually. I would love to see them wipe out all their troops against this province once again. Okay, so I can go ahead and construct another temple here. And we are going to send them up here to take over this province. And I'm already building a temple there. We actually have that under our own dominion now. That's interesting. We may take advantage of that before too long. If I see 2 or 3 Dominion candles up there, I may just send a bunch of vampires. So that province there is currently under no one's dominion. Let's go ahead and send those vampires with him. And he can preach as well. Let's go ahead and move him up there. You know what? Let's go ahead and take everyone that's not blood hunting. Except for the ones that are forging some sanguine dowsing rods. And move them up there. That means I'm going to have to change my research again. Okay. So we will still have unique magic item construction next turn. And I'm going to have a whole lot of mages there to help defend that province if it comes to it. And for that matter, let's go ahead and set them all into the back. That way they're not taking a whole bunch of arrows to the face. Because arrows to the face are bad. Unless of course it's to my enemy's face, in which case it's quite good. I think I skipped one there. Yeah, to have all these guys casting Mind Burn every turn, that will definitely discourage many an enemy. Even without the imps. Okay, I got maybe a couple more still there somewhere. Guess I missed him. I missed him too. I guess I've still missed another one. It looks like we missed him. There might still be one more here. Oh, we got the little Hoburg there. I'm still seeing something that looks like one of our mages there, but I can't tell who that might be. It looks to me like I've got all of them over here. Except for him. There we are. Okay, so we've got all them moving, but I don't want them sneaking, I just want them moving. Sneaking is not necessarily what we want here. It'd be great if my priests could sneak. Then, I could preach in the enemy dominion. Okay. So we're building a temple there, building a temple there. I'm going to continue to preach there, I think. And let's keep moving these guys south. Okay. I think we're going to go ahead and finish the turn. We'll go ahead and finish the video as well. So as always, if you enjoy our videos, I hope you'll like and subscribe. And we will see you again soon. Thank you very much.